Hello folks, today and the future. Of course, the past is there and it's very important to read the story of the past of the American Pit Bull Terrier so you can understand today and you can have an idea of what's coming in the future. So the past is important. We're going to look at it in this channel. We're going to study it with the purpose of understanding what's today and what's the future and how to have a great future for the greatest dog in America, the greatest dog in the world, the true American Pit Bull Terrier. My name is Chico Lopez from therealpitbull.com, from 123pitbulls.com. Folks, when it comes to the American Pit Bull Terrier, I accomplished everything that I ever needed in the American Pit Bull Terrier. I was a young man dressed with a suit and tie that walked in the Bronx and saw the American Pit Bull Terrier with children, with women, with men of all ages, and it was understood to me that the type of dog you had was the type of man you were. And I wanted to be tough. I wanted to learn about it. I was always a tough guy, but I wanted to make sure that my image was also presented as that type of person. I fell in love with the dog, and automatically, because I'm extremely competitive and have tons of energy, automatically understood that I wanted to have not just any dog. And the competition started in the back of my head to have the very best American Pit Bull Terrier. I went on a quest during over 25 years to own the very best American Pit Bull Terrier. Soon I discovered that no one really had the handle on who was the best and who had the best American Pit Bull Terriers. The standards were all at different levels. Pedigrees came with dogs that had different standards. On the pedigree as had different dogmen. So I understood that to have one single standard and to have greatness, the greatness had to be proven, and the standards had to be by one man or 2-3 men that were accepted by the level of standards. That created what we call today the awesome buck dogs, the Chico Lopez dogs, the Pac-Man dogs, the Ciega dogs, the awesome Mayday dogs, and the best of the Grand Champion Mayday dogs today. They're all in my hands. So you can say that I did accomplish everything that I ever wanted to accomplish. But, you know, I always say there's 3 major things that were important that I discovered. And at the beginning of my life as a dogman, I was a young man before I was a dogman, because owning dogs does not make you a dogman, even if you have them for 30, 40 years. I know that's very difficult for a lot of people to understand. You know, you have 30, 40 dogs for 30, 40 years, you're still not a real dogman. You know, you're a good fancier of the breed or a good owner or whatever, that's fine. But dogman is something deeper than that, okay? And so, being a breeder, it was something that it was very important for me to understand. And the definition of a breeder, the definition of a dogman, is always being misunderstood. It's going to be on this channel that you people will learn about this. And my message is mainly for the millennials, because there's a lot of people coming in now, and you know, older guys like me, we become your automatically superheroes. And as you study these people that say, oh, I got game dogs, I got this bloodline, I got that bloodline, please understand that anybody can have a bloodline. Anybody can have this type of dog or that type of dog. And dogs from the early 1900s, they have very little influence in today's performance, in today's quality. So when I hear a guy that says, you know, I got this type of dog, whatever, you're looking at the back of the pedigree. You know, you need to look at the front of the pedigree, and more than anything else, the man behind the dog. So we talk about the past, the present, and the future. There's many things that we need to talk about, guys, and I'm going to be making these videos more oftenly than I thought. It's my duty to do that for you guys. I need to do this for you guys so you can understand the American Pit Bull Terrier. There's a lot of old timers, 30, 40 years in the dogs. They come in and said, wow, I learned something new. Now I understand. Now I can see what we need for the breed. I have people that told me that I've been lost for all these years, and now I found the truth. Now I have to say to you guys that a lot of people dance around the truth for a long, long time, and they can see it, and it's not their fault many times. You literally have to have a good sense of observation, good sense of common sense, I will say, a good amount of common sense, which today becomes like a superpower. And then you gotta have a lot of merits, those are the pillars in your house, those strong merits. No merits, basically. We just got opinions and opinions. Everyone behind the computer has one, and the association of the group or the consensus of all those opinions amount to 0. You can have 1 million likes, You can have 1 million followers. If you don't have, in the American Pit Bull Terrier, if you don't have the numbers, you got zero. Remember what I said? So times have changed, and obviously with them I changed too. But some time ago I accomplished what I wanted to do in the American Pit Bull Terrier. Everything else will be a repetition. So I'm out of the what used to be called the game. I left that a long time ago, and but I did 3 things that I was telling you that were very important. One of them was to understand that what we want the most is the. You stay right there. I'm just gonna tell this man, he's calling me from Europe. I'm just gonna tell him I'm making a video and I call him back. You guys will see this. Hello, this is Chico Lopez. Who's calling me? Yes, my friend. Yes. Yes, my friend. Can you call me back in about 15 minutes? I'm in the middle of a video. Can you call me back in 15 minutes? Not a problem at all. It's my pleasure. I'm sorry? 20 minutes. Call me back in 20 minutes. 20 minutes. I promise you I'll pick up your call, okay?
Thanks very much.
I appreciate you. God bless you. Bye-bye. Sorry about that, folks. I just want you to also see people are calling me all the time. People really want my dogs and stuff like that. But anyhow, go back to the topic. So 3 different things. Number 1 was going to be that you and I are attracted together. We are connected, me and you watching this video, that's correct, you, because you're looking for an American Pit Bull Terrier. You probably don't know what you're looking for. You have an idea, you have curiosity, which is an amazing word, amazing word, and I have something special. I created. I also have curiosity, and I continue to have this amazing curiosity. And when it comes to the dogs in general, to the beautiful thing of the American Pit Bull Terrier, to the trust, to the greatness, to all these things that we want, I want to say this to you. We are attracted by the genetics. Yet the growth and finding the great American Pit Bull Terrier is defined by what I call number 1, which is culture. It's culture where everything grows, and culture is where everything gets destroyed. Okay? Number 2, I call it genetics. It's important to have quality genetics, pedigree, so on and so forth, the man behind the dog. Number 3 is going to be your inner core. You need to have inner core. You need to learn about the breed. These dogs are not for everybody. You got to be responsible. The other day somebody told me, says, with great qualities comes great responsibilities. Something said by I guess Spider-Man or something like that. So with greatness, comes great responsibility. And I guess to a point, that's why I'm making this video, because I own something so great. I had the responsibility to make this. So these 3 things are basics. The next 2 are going to be something that it will not come to everybody, and I hope it does to most people. It's going to be the legacy, which you accomplish that. And for those millennials today, instant reward does not give you legacy. Having many likes and having YouTube and having all this, that's not legacy. That's not legacy. Legacy is something else. Legacy is something that I don't even know how we're going to measure that in the near future. But in my times, legacy was measured by something else. Okay? And this we're passing on the genetic part, that's legacy is passing on. But then the next part is called significance. The significance at the very end of everything is what we want to pass. Most people want to get the legacy and the significance, which is the instant reward, and become famous somehow by doing nothing, by just owning a dog. And that's totally wrong. Ownership is the greatest part. Ownership. I already have the ownership. And a lot of things that I'm doing correctly, and I always did, it was selection. I don't sell dogs to anybody. Great people gotta have the right to have the very best American Pit Bull Terrier in the world. Can't have this to just anybody. And greatness is not measured by the amount of money you make, but by the character you have, by the integrity, by the type of man you are. You understand? And we all make mistakes. We all did. I made my mistakes in the past, and I'm here working towards giving the breed something special. I'm putting this there, and I'm telling you guys, respect the law, respect, your laws, but at the same time, don't be manipulated by any agenda out there that is supposed to be humaniac, or animalist type of agenda. All those guys, all those wackos, they want to have what they call animal freedom, which means a dog cannot even have a leash. You understand? And they start to become like, they really love the dogs, and they implant these. There's a big organizations out there working against the breed. And today, a lot of those millionaires that are working against animals, they say are pro animals, but really against animals, they want to humanize dogs. They humanize dogs and destroy the dogs, destroy every single breed in the world because they humanize them. You understand? The dogs came as working animals to protect the men, to be part of the men. They were never the type of pet you have today. And because the men changed, the men got destroyed. The real man got destroyed and became a softer version of it. Becoming a hero was, you'll be proud of that. It'll be like man pride to be a real man. You're a war hero, you raised a family, you fought for the family, you pioneer, you invented something, you gave a good name to your family. That was like real man pride. You understand what I'm saying? So today, pride is something else. And so the man became weaker, and with those when those values got killed, then also the dogs got killed with it. You're having a strong German Shepherd that he goes and protect the herd and take care of everything. Today, that maybe wearing a pink, dress, looking like a fool, and the dog is confused, and that actually is really bad for the dog. And people don't know nothing about the dog. They want equality for everything. So you can't treat a poodle the way you treat an American Pit Bull Terrier. And what most people believe is a real American Pit Bull Terrier, those dogs you guys call pit bulls, 99%, and even a lot of those have pedigrees, so relax a little bit. Those that have pedigrees, a lot of them, most of them, the pedigree is so garbage that a real dogman won't take it. And the standard of the breed is in the hands of the real dogman. We, the creators, created the breed. And there's a big difference between creating and breeding. You see, just because you got a dog, and you can breed that dog and have puppies and sell them, doesn't make you a breeder. The word breeder was designed for people that actually select their dogs, best to best, make the breed better. And after a period of time when they decided, I came to this world, I got the dogs here, I took them to the next level, I make them better quality on this area and that area, and so area, and made it that dog better, I'm going to have some consistency on this betterment for the breed and these qualities for the breed, and I'm going to look for the right people, good people that are not going to do anything wrong. They're going to keep the dogs great, and they'll continue with something like this. I'm going to give these dogs to those great people. That's a breeder. But the guy that says, I want to preserve the breed, preservation, and what the preservation means, I'm getting a dog from the guy, putting it together, selling it to anybody, that's actually destruction. That's destruction. You right there calling yourself preserver, a breeder. You're not a breeder. To me, you're scumbag, because you're breeding somebody else's work, and you're such a coward you cannot make your own dogs. Okay, so a real breeder actually breeds his own stuff, make it better, and then select who he's going to sell it to. I might be one of the only ones, if not the only one, man with the real American Pit Bull Terrier that is actually providing dogs to selected people. And I select them by the character, the performance. Of course, they're not for free. And I got people come and say, I'm looking for the working man's prize. I'm a working man. As a matter of fact, what you guys call in America working man is from 9 to 5. That'll be 40 hours a week. I'm up 6 in the morning till about 11 o'clock at night. And I get calls sometimes from other people in China, other places, 3 o'clock in the morning to take care of them. So I sleep about 2 to 3 hours a day. So I'm way more of a working man than most people are. You understand? And when I was a man that was working, because I never really worked from 9 to 5. To be honest with you, this 9 to 5 never existed in my life. Really, to me, that'll be a vacation. But whenever I worked and I was working for a paycheck and working an hourly type of deal, I saved my money. And I got what I wanted by saving it. Not by coming in, Lord, I want to get a low price. I want to get the greatest dog for cheap price. That doesn't work for me. Understand? Character. A man with character. Truck drivers, I love them because they're tough. They drive through the country. They add value to the country. They make good money. They need to have a companion with them. Men that work at athleticism, boxers, players, they go through the zone. They're going 30 miles on a bike or whatever, and they need to have the endurance and that push hard and that gameness that comes, from within your heart. And we love in people like, characters in Hollywood like Rocky Balboa or things that, gave me inspiration. I thank my father so much for taking me to see Rocky Balboa. Rocky 3 was the first one I saw. He took me to that, and then Rambo. Blew out my mind, changed my mind. He wired me into being a man that wanted to be tough. I want greatness. I want to fight for my family, fight for my country. And so this channel is going to be great for good millennials. You know, and it's not going to be great for, you know, the guys that want to have the dogs with the pink ribbons and the weak, the socialists, the type of people like that, you know, they're not going to like this channel. But that's okay. We'll block you. Make a comment. We'll block you. We'll get you out of here quickly. And we're going to work with good people to promote them. My motto in life today is that I created something that nobody else have. Nobody else have this kind of American Pit Bull Terrier. Nobody else have Ciega the Great. Nobody else have Awesome Buck. Not in my hands, not the way I have it. Nobody else have Awesome Made, and nobody else have the Batman. The people that bought dogs from me, they'll keep them for their families. I believe that families is the future, not breeders, families. I believe a great family, the Smith, the Johnson, the Lopez's, the Sanchez, whatever the last name might be, a man that has vision for his family, said, this is the type of dog my kids are going to have. I'm going to get this dog from this great man, Chico Lopez. We're going to have them here. We're going to put him right on track. My great-grandchildren will have him. We'll look at the certificates on the wall signed by Chico Lopez. And that'll be what the family's going to have. And that'll be a family dog. You understand? Something that came from Chico Lopez directly. That'll be people that have, not something that came from that guy, none of that. You understand? And so I'm taking the power away from breeders and I'm putting it directly into the people. I'm skipping the whole line, everything. We're directly, boom! And I'm selecting that person. That, you know how many times I get guys go, hey, what's up, man? I want to get this and I want to get that. And I look at the guy and I study the guy and, you know, this guy sounds like a dog. And then I look, see his Facebook and I say, wow, look at this guy associated with all this garbage. Oh, but I being in the dogs. So you being in the dogs, that's not good. I don't want to deal. If you're being in the dogs and you're part of the problem, I'm looking for people that are not part of the problem. I'm looking for people that want to have greatness, want to respect the greatness, want to respect the work, you know, and I'm very satisfied because they call me, they send the video, say, Mr. Lopez, I got this great dog, I'm enjoying it. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. And I know that some of the people that make big money in the dogs, they go in second, third generation now, people still making money in the dogs, they're not gonna line up with the game dog. They're not gonna line up with that. They're going to betray the real American Pit Bull Terrier. Because a lot of those people there, especially millennials, they never had a contact with a real dogman or a real dog. So I might be one of the last ones, if not, you know, hopefully not, but one of the last ones that'll be out there. And I'm not doing anything illegal. I know that society, the negative media, whoever's maybe watching these videos, I know they probably are. And so they'll come in and they'll probably judge me, but I haven't done nothing illegal. I'm not doing anything illegal. My past is way in the rearview mirror. You know, people that be listening to my telephone, people that be listening to my conversation, watching me, taking pictures, all this BS, really I don't care because I'm not doing anything illegal. You understand? So the only thing I'm doing is putting my dogs in the hands of the right people, which are going to be doing legal things, such as owning the dogs as pets. And I'm putting all this out there very clear, very bold, very strong. I have a long pedigree of being a great dogman, and I have a long pedigree of helping the breed and promoting it the right way. And I'm standing up for this breed now because I love it. I got great dogs. They're beautiful. They're not man biters. They're not aggressive. They're not animal friendly because they're not. So good owners got to have them, of course. I'm not responsible if somebody takes them and do, you know, whatever with the dogs. You know, if they have an accident or something, I'm not responsible for that. You know, everybody's going to run their own life, of course. You know, I'm not supervisor for that, but I want to say I've been trying to get the best people, smart people, to have the best dogs. And I'm going to teach people to get my dogs. You know, walk with the breaking stick. You know, you need to work your dog, keep him strong. You know, keep him healthy. You know, you want to have a electrical treadmill like the one I have, then, you know, let your dog run on it. All kinds of pets do. All kinds of dogs do. So today, 2018, we're doing everything 100% legal. And my agenda is to put the best dogs in the hands of the best people. That's what we're doing. I want to put that very clear. Nothing illegal, everything 100% legal. You know, and although I live in Brazil, I respect the laws of every country. Understand? And I'm not going to be here a hypocrite. I'm going to say I'm against this and against that. I don't like dogs. I discriminate against dogs to start with. Don't work with dogs. I hate dogs. You know, I like gentlemen. I like good people. I like decent, honest people. That's what I like. And for you that you're looking to get the very best American Pit Bull Terrier, check my Facebook, check my webpage, call me on the phone, take a look at the work I'm doing. Nobody out there will give you a better American Pit Bull Terrier. There's never been in the world a better time to get the real and best quality American Pit Bull Terrier from an honest man. I am the source of the best American Pit Bull Terrier, regardless of what anybody else tell you. Just check them and check me. There's a lot of people there say I'm number one, and they always compare to what? Compared to what? You understand? So going back to what I said, this channel will be here to educate people the truth. You don't have to follow the media, the lies. I'm here to go against all the lies, against all the BS. So be honest and respect your laws. There's no code word here, I'm telling you. If your country says don't do this, don't do it. It's and simple. That doesn't mean you cannot enjoy the very best of the American Pit Bull Terrier. And that's what I'm here for. My name again is Chico Lopez. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on my website. You know, I give seminars. I don't have a free call Chico and just talk about dogs. I don't have that. Never did, never will. My time is too valuable. Too valuable. So check my website. You want to talk to me? You need to pay me. I don't work for free. Everything I got, I pay for. Okay? So, guys, I want to say thank you very much. Share this with your best friends. And love the American Pit Bull Terrier. It is a beautiful dog. It's so beautiful. I'm still discovering beautiful things with it. It is a great animal. Take it to your heart. Play with it. Let your children play with it. You know, I wouldn't say this play with any dog out there, but my dogs particularly, when I talk about the American Pit Bull Terrier, you need to understand I'm talking about my dogs. They're the very best of it. I've been around the world with them many times. And they, in my living room, they on my sofa, they working out with me. We're having a great time. And I want to say, folks, love the American Pit Bull Terrier one more time. God bless you. My name is Chico Lopez. Follow me. Listen to what I'm saying. Subscribe to my channels. Hit like. Put a nice comment. I appreciate comments. I get a lot of great comments. Make me happy. Of course, there's haters out there. Nobody can deny that. But you know, the haters right now, the haters of the past today are fans, raving fans. People didn't know anything about me. So let's continue working strong to preserve the breed in a way that actually makes sense. You understand? Families will get the dogs. Take care, guys. God bless. Bye-bye.